Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would show you the Travelers card size notebook that I got and what I'm actually using it for. So this was the special 20th anniversary edition and I really love it. I was umming and ahhing whether to get it, but in the end I did, and I'm so glad that I did because it's been my basically going everywhere with me, my everyday carry, I suppose, but I use it predominantly as a wallet. I did stick this Stay Home Club patch on it because it just fit so perfectly. I did show this journal in my Techo Kayagi last video, but I thought I would do its own dedicated little video as well to showcase it. So it comes with this orange cord, which I don't mind it actually, and it matches the pencil on the patch. So that looks pretty good. And I did put in the wallet insert. So I keep all of my cards in here, and that's been working out really well for me because it's just so handy to quickly grab what I need. I think in the age that we're living in at the moment, a lot of things are not cash anymore. A lot of things are just on your phone through the Apple Pay or whatever it is that you use. So we don't need to bring as many things with us that we used to. So this is actually like perfect, happy medium for me. I don't like carrying a lot of things with me. I don't have a huge bag that I bring. I only have a small one, and this fits actually perfectly in there. And it doesn't actually like scream wallet, which I think is a good thing. That I don't know, wherever you are, you might not get it stolen as much because it really does just look like a notebook. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me, it doesn't really look like a wallet. So, yeah. I also do have the little folder in here as well. It is so cute, and I've only stuck one sticker on there so far, but I'll add more as I go. Sometimes I just feel inspired. I'm like, I'm going to stick that on there. So I do. So as I go, yes, there'll be more, maybe a stamp or something like that. And I haven't really put much in here, but I did pick this up at a illustration fair. So I've just slotted that in there. It looks really cute. But I've got two notebooks in there currently. I use the back side of this for any notes and coins and things like that. It is actually a really good pocket because of the little extra bit of fabric there. It opens actually quite wide, so it's easy to get things in and out. So that's something to know if you are considering this one. But anyway, I've got two notebooks in there, and this one I'm not presently using. I put this in there with the hopes of like writing notes and things like that. But to be honest, I'm not really using it for that at the moment. I don't really think of it. I usually opt to put things in my phone. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'll either use it at some point and remember it, or I'll end up using it for something else, but it's in there just in case. This one I've been using as a documentation of when we eat out somewhere. So yeah, basically like cafes I went to, and you can see that I've actually been adding like a bit of a rating of where I'm going. So we had these like big sandwiches, I guess, called at Egg Spot, and I got the Kransky egg one. And I've put like my rating there, and I just usually do a little bit of a doodle, or I just cut out some things from the leaflets of when I purchase it. Like this one, that I took one of their stamp cards and I pasted that in there. I think I actually printed this out. This was like from their Instagram. And then I just drew a quick sketch of like what I was eating. And I don't know whether I stole a menu. I might have to cut this out. If they've got like cheap like paper menus, I'll just take them. If it's like obviously laminated or something, I won't. But yeah. So if it's like a cheap paper one, they can print more, I'm sure. And some of them look pretty like old anyway, so it's fine. And I'll just write a few notes on here of like and the date of what I thought of the cafe. But I actually really love the way that it's turning out. It's becoming such a like nice little keepsake of like the places I've been to. And yeah, so this was the last one I did. Beth's Bakery. I did a little doodle of the bread that we always get from there. And yeah, we love this place. So that was a glowing review for Beth's Bakery. But I thought today we could I just went to this place. It's like a bit of a like a restaurant in a food court. I think they have like separate things. I'm not really sure. I haven't been back in Perth all that long, so I don't know. I'm still trying to navigate like what the cafes are and whether they're chains or one off or whatever it is. But anyway, I grabbed one of their menus because I thought, oh, I could maybe like cut out what we had. So I think so. My husband Patrick had this one, the Hermes, and I had the char grilled lamb. So I was thinking I could cut these out, and I was really annoyed actually because it came wrapped in like a nice paper, and my husband just threw it away. So I was thinking I made him go get one of these for me. It's just like a napkin set, but I thought this could be like a good background, and or it's also got their like name here. So I might cut that out and put that in. And then I'll put my ranking on there. I've also got found this. It's actually like a Greek style sticker sheet. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see whether I can use some of it. It might be too much. These pages are so small. You don't actually need that much for it to fill up. But you never know. I was thinking of maybe perhaps like creating like a tray or something and then adding these items on the tray. I think that that could be cool. So yeah, let's get into it. First, I'm going to start by cutting up these things, and then we'll go from there. I actually just like this just as it is like that. But I feel like that might be too much, but maybe I can cut out like just this one. And then maybe if I place it up in the top corner there, and then I can like simulate a bit of like a food tray or something. Or maybe this one. This one looks a bit neater. Not that I really need it to be neat, but I can do it like this. So it needs to be cut in the middle. Who else cannot cut in a straight line? I feel like every single time. So okay, I really like that as a jumping off point. And then I will cut out what we ate. Okay, so I have all the elements. Now, I'm not sure whether to keep this all in one or I should cut out the plates and put it down. I'm leaning towards what I think I might do is just separate them. And keeping the descriptions of what we got. This is just so tiny though, but I guess it's a tiny picture for a tiny journal. I'm one of those people, like, I don't know about you, but when I was little, I used to absolutely love miniature things, and I used to collect and make a lot of miniature things. I remember saving this tiny set of books that I got for storybooks that I got for a prize in school, like when your behavior is good. And I got to pick something from the box, and there was this little set in there of tiny storybooks, and it was like a little plastic case, and you opened it, and it had 4 little books in there, all with writing in it and everything. And I remember saving it because I was just like, I wanted to keep it so nice because I loved it that much. And I actually remember contacting, you know how you used to contact the front of books, of school books to keep them like protected. I actually remember contacting the front of these like little tiny books. They were only like this big, like 5 centimeters by like 3.5 centimeters or something. And I contacted the front of it so that it wouldn't get ruined because I just love them so much. It actually makes me like smile thinking back to that and, thinking how sweet I was. But were you also a person that liked miniature things? Oh no, this is too strong. I might have to put this on the actual... So it's actually taking up the paper. I think I was doing that a bit off camera, but let's see whether this will stick down anyhow. Okay, I think that worked quite well. So I've got my 2 items. So I'm not sure whether to do a little tray or... I'm not sure whether this will work, but I've got these little... I think they might be too small. They're like these little food stickers. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I can add them on there. Oh, where did they go? I don't think it matches. I think it just gets lost. So I do keep some of my sticker paper from when I print my stickers, if there's a little bit extra. So I might just create, maybe I can work out how big I need this. So I'm thinking of just like a little like doodling a little tray. Maybe I can use this one. Let's see if this works. I feel like sometimes when I do these things, I realize how far I've come because old me would have like looked at this and gone, oh my goodness, like this looks so messy. Like there's these little bits where it didn't join correctly. And oh no, I've made a little bit of a mistake here. It wasn't like my hand wasn't steady enough. And I would just be like, no, that's not good enough. And, give up because I just can't do this. But lately I've been just going with it and being like, I like the messy. I like when things look imperfect. And I think that this is what like AI is also like doing to us because now when I look at these things, I think imperfectness shows that like I'm real. And I think that it's becoming like rarer to be imperfect. And almost it's starting to become cool again, which I feel like have we done like a full 360 there? So I look at Jane the Crazy. I love her journaling style, and her journaling style is just so messy and imperfect, and I am really attracted to that. I'm really love seeing it. It almost reminds me of like it's so kid-like, I suppose, and how I would have created things as a child. But you can put it together and see this is actually so cute now. I really love it. And there's also like a knife and fork on this. So I might see if I can put that on there too. But I really love that. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Okay. Oh, this is not a sticker. I'm like here trying to peel it thinking it's a sticker. Oh, have I run out of this? No. Ew. Oh no, this is like my new glue tape too, and it's kind of broken. Oh, it's figured itself out. It's working again. Okay. So let's get this now. Oh, so I can. Okay. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now I can also put these in here. All right. that looks so good for now. Okay, so keep with the blue and white theme. Now, the question is I'm not sure which white pen will go. I think the Jelly Roll seems to work best on a lot of things, but I'm going to test it out on this first. Oh yeah, that works. Cool. So I might just put which one was which. So I might put Patrick's my husband. Sometimes you also just have to remind yourself that this is just for fun. It's just for me, like no pressure. If things don't work out, things don't work out. But I am loving how this is looking. I'm so glad I made my husband go get this pieces of paper. And I might even try and keep some of this because this is great for adding a little flair to your page. Okay. So I think I'm just going to add a few notes down here. And I usually like to do the rating. Wonder if I can stamp the date here, whether that will fit. Or I wish, maybe. Do I stamp the date? What's the date today? The 9th? Yeah. Thinking I might. It is always handy to save this sticker paper. Yeah, I might just add that up in that top corner. Great, this is coming together so nicely. Okay, now I'm going to give this 4.5 stars. And I might use black to actually write there because this will stand out a little bit more. Okay, now I might just quickly see if there's any other stickers. So I just wrote a little comment in there. I actually just wrote what I usually love about this. I get this bowl and it has a really decent serving of vegetables. And there's not that many like takeaway places that you can get something that has a lot of vegetables in it. And so I leave feeling like good compared to a lot of other takeaway places that you go to that have a lot of like fries or like deep fried things. And it just makes me feel not great. So no regrets whenever I go here. So that's why I rate it so highly, I think, that I can have like this bowl and it doesn't feel very like heavy. So yeah. It does come with pita bread, but I usually don't eat all of that. And it comes with like a nice tzatziki and yogurt. So yeah, that's the page, but let's see if we can just add in a sticker here. Now I do have a couple. I've got like a food related ones. Oh no, not this one. I do have lots of food related stickers in here. Let's see. I always kind of wonder because, like, you know, I can't hear you whether you're like looking at this and screaming, oh, you should put that one down. Like, I wish I had someone here with me doing this with me that could like just look over my shoulder and go, oh, yeah, do this one. This is a good one. But I'm just stuck here doing it by myself. That's okay. These were like individual groceries or like cafe things, but not so much. And I do have a lot of the food things already there. What I need is actually like a so good or like a little text thing, I feel like. Which I do have some in the back of one of these books. Oh my goodness, I have some Cat College Club in this one too. Forgot about that. I think it's in the back of the People one. Yes, let's have a look. I thought there was more. Oh, how cute is that? I should put that on the front. Or in here. Let's go cafe hopping. How cute is that? Oh. Don't you have, like, when you get sticker regret like that? When you find the perfect sticker just after you've placed something else down? Oh dear. Okay, I'm not seeing anything too food related here that would work, that would also like jump out on the page. Let's have a look at this one. If only that was a little bit smaller. I could do this like yum, but I'm not sure because it's like a washi whether it will get lost. We could just try it. It's always like not as striking when you put it on like a colored paper, but I think that still works. Yeah. What do we think, guys? I think that page turned out pretty well. And I'm slowly making my way through this book, which I love. And it makes me just want to go to more cafes because I want to fill my journal. So this is going to send me broke. No, it's all fun and we do go out a lot anyway. So yes, anyway, well, thank you for joining me in doing a page in my small traveler's card size notebook. And I'll be uploading more videos. So if this sort of content interests you, please hit subscribe and follow along. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.